Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of the Junk Journal Diva Tag Prompt Challenge and also what you are thankful for. So the next two tags I'm going to do is number 3, and it includes cardboard, brown, and stamps. So I got some brown cardboard and then the tag is made of cardboard, and then stamps. So I got my stamp together. And then the second prompt is circles, stitches, and fabric. So I have that over here. So the first thing, let's see, I need to figure out my ink. I'll do the black ink. Anyway, so for this third thing that I'm thankful for are my boys, Donovan and Trevor. And they are both Army, former military. So I thought in honor of them, I would try to do green for the background. So I got this Viridian green. I can add a little, it's not army green by any stretch of the imagination, but where did my paintbrush go? I had it, there we go. So I'm just gonna go with it. I do have kind of the army green ribbon, and I do have a pencil, so yeah, it's what I have right now. So I'm just gonna paint this kind of a greenish color. It'll be okay because I'll have a stamp on it too, and I'm probably going to go over it in some white. So I'll let that dry. And while that is drying, I'm going to work on the second prompt for the fourth card, which is for me is family. So that'll be the fourth on my list for being thankful for. And I decided to go with like pink and brown. So I got some pink, and then I'm gonna do some mark making circles on it. So let's just get the background painted on it for some interest and depth, I suppose. So we'll let that dry. And I am going to come over, sorry about that, I keep forgetting to shut off my phone. I'm going to add a little white to the green, just a smidge of it, because I do want, my goodness, sorry, paintbrush. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of dry brush some white on here. Might go this way, just for what would you call it? Kind of mark making, but some depth and contrast a little bit there. And while I have the white out, I can just go ahead and do circles because this is part of the prompt for number 4. So I'm going to use it's a paper roll, and it does really beautiful marks on it. So I'm just going to add some more white to it, because it didn't say circle, it said circles, plural, so that threw me off at first. I'm like, okay, I can't have one circle. I mean, I could, but... So, as you can see there, so I'm just going to kind of do it on the edges, because I've got this, because it says fabric, stitching, and circles, so I've got my brown fabric, and I've got some paper lace that has stitching on it. So I'm gonna let that dry. Isn't that cool, guys? If you have a paper roll, it does amazing. This is like one of my favorite mark making stamp. What do you call it? It's my favorite, one of my favorite mark making tools. There we go. All right, so I think this one's pretty dry. We'll move the paint out of the way. So for this one, it says cardboard, brown, and stamp. Now I'm going to try and keep this brown. Oh, wait a minute. I do have this distress green. It's called Mowed Lawn. So I'm just going to kind of scuff it along the ridges here or some interest. So when I put their picture down, and I may spray, should I do, I wonder if that'll even, nah, I don't think, we'll just leave that there. Spray some water on this. Maybe see it bleed like some watercolor there, let that dry. And then we can put our stamp down. Not too bad. Right, so the stamp that I chose is this kind of flowers and butterfly, and it's got an airmail stamp. Both of my boys were deployed while they were in service of the military, so I thought this was a kind of a cool little stamp to honor them in their military journey. But they're all back home now with their girlfriends. Well, my oldest, Donovan, he is now married to a wonderful girl named Crystal, and then Trevor, my youngest, has a long-term girlfriend. Her name is Morgan. If you've seen some of my very first YouTube videos, you will catch, if you want, it's one of my earlier ones. Trevor and his girlfriend came to visit, and you will see them on my channel. Probably the first or second video, I'm not sure. Probably the second one, if you're curious. Don't cringe at me, I'm still a noob at all this. So, I'm gonna do this diagonally because I don't have a block big enough. I'm gonna do this in black. Oops. Try and get the edges. Okay. Put that there. And hopefully we get a nice clean print. I don't know. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah, well. I suppose if we do that. Okay, let's just kind of do it this way instead. Get some stuff at the top. Maybe do the butterfly here. There's the butterfly, and then we can kind of cheat our way in there. It's not perfect, but with this, if I put that there and that there, it still kind of works. Of course, I didn't get the airmail one. Let's do the airmail one, little part right there. Okay, perfect. All right, we're gonna leave that alone. Got that stamp out of the way. Glue this right there. Get my art glitter glue. And you hear Roscoe snoring in the background. Okay, so there's that cardboard, or brown cardboard, and a picture of my 2 ornery boys. And I did, if I can find it now, I did write their names. Yes. Maybe, because now it's too big, I could do maybe, can you guys see that? Okay, something like that. Because I was going to cut it in half, but I'm like, nah, we'll just glue that down there. There's that. Perfect. All right. I love it. And then I have my little tie ribbon for the top. do need to poke a hole, even though there is a hole. Let me see if I can find something. Here we go. Because that'll go good with the other side. Because if you remember, I am making a tag book. And we'll do that in the last video. I know it's not the most prettiest tie at the top, but I don't mind. Okay, so there is the third prompt tag, cardboard, brown, and stamp. So let's go on to the fourth. Circles, stitches, and fabric. So got my circle down. I got my stitches. That's going to be the topper, and then family will go in the middle. So pretty simple. I kind of like it. I'm probably not going to do much to this. It's kind of like a corduroy velvet. I don't know if you can see. I don't have a lot of fabric. It's one of those things that I'm not sure if I want to invest in a lot of fabric, if I'm going to do a lot of fabric with my art. I think I want to, but we'll see as time goes on. So I kind of want to show off. We'll bring it down here. And then our stitches, our paper ruffle, which I really like to do. Put this up a little, and maybe just put family down here, which I'm thinking art glare glue will. Family. And then, gotta find my, our little tool with little, I had to make it kind of girly, I guess. So here is this one. Guys, these are fun and simple, well, kind of simple, a little bit challenging, but they don't take too long to make, and I really encourage you guys, if you want to do this tag challenge, check out Kristen's channel. I'll link it below. And yeah, just have fun playing with your art supplies. Use what you have. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy something, because that kind of makes the challenge even more challenging and fun. You'd be surprised what you can come up with. Okay, so this is number 4. Well guys, I hope you tune in to video number 3, which will be next week, and I hope you guys are having a lovely day. And comment down below, I don't know, whatever you want, which one's your favorite so far, or if you're planning on doing the tag challenge. Anyway guys, I'll talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.